let's look at the industry. You know, you have Universal, which Universal Records now, and Universal Publishing. Well, my publishing company is administrated by Universal Publishing. If you look at those two, if you look at the record companies and the publishing companies today, so here's what you have. You have Universal Records, which is probably 32 to 34% of the marketplace. Then you go to Sony BMG, which is Japan and Germany. And I'm hoping that whatever it is, the union, I mean the European unions or whatever you want to call them, are trying to, I hope it breaks up. Now, if Edgar Bronfman buys EMI or if EMI buys Warner Brothers, what does that mean? That means you're going to have another 400 or 500 people laid off. That means you only have three components. So you have Universal, which has 33 to 34% of the marketplace. You have BMG Sony, which has at least 25%. Then you have Warner Brothers EMI or EMI Warner Brothers. So that means you only have three components. What does that do so far as I'm concerned? That cuts out a lot of the creative process because all those guys, you know, so if you BMG Sony, you got to worry about Stringer and you got to worry about the guy in Germany, whoever that guy is. Then if you Doug, you got to worry about Vivendi, that's the French company. Then if you EMI, you got to worry about whoever's in London. And so those guys who are in America running it, they have to make numbers. They have to, every quarter, they have to make these goddamn numbers. And so you don't have time really to develop artists, you know. And if you look at the technology I just read today, I heard today on the news coming in that Microsoft is putting out their little iPod, whatever the hell it's called. I forget the name of it now. They're going to compete. They're going to compete with the iPod. It's bullshit. They should have started 3 years ago or 4 years ago when Steve Jobs. And Steve Jobs is the most innovative guy out there now in terms of what he's doing with that iPod. Each year he comes up with some other bullshit. I guess now it's going to have movies. I don't know. Hey, man, technology is running everything. You know, with the downloads and the this and the that, you know, it's a whole new world. And the music business has gone from a $40 billion business down to what, $32 billion now? It's pretty, and it keeps sliding, 4%, 5% a year, 7% a year. You know, come on, man.